Hey, welcome back guys to another part of SPFx tutorial. In this tutorial, we will be deleting the data from SharePoint list using this web part. So here we have this web part where we have text field and and in this text field you have to put the ID which is available inside the SharePoint list. So if this ID matches to the item ID of any of this record, then the particular record will get deleted. So that is what we are going to do. I'll show you some demo, but before this, if you can see, the item ID is not visible now. What we are going to do is here, you can go to the list settings, go to all items. Also guys, if you haven't watched previous part, I'll recommend you to watch. I have, created inserting the data and getting the data so that you can check out. So this will give you a better understanding. So here we have IDs available 1, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we'll delete this fifth one. I will add 5. I'll click on delete. Item ID fifth deleted successfully. Here if I'll go, I'll refresh this. So the record with fifth ID was deleted. So that is it. What we are going to do, we are just going to delete the data. So I'll close this and we will start with coding. So I'll close this, close this. I will stop the gulp serve. We'll close this as well. Go to home. Here in a YouTube, I have created folder SPFX. You have to go inside this. So here we are. Now I'll create one folder, give it a name as SPFX Delete Data. Go inside this, right click, open with code. I'll open new terminal. Yo, Microsoft SharePoint. SPFX Delete Data or item, maybe you can add it. It will be a web part. Same SPFX Delete Data. Enter React. So it will take some time. So I'll fast forward and we will meet where all the installation is done. So everything got loaded successfully. Now we'll run gulp serve just to check if everything got installed successfully and there is no, installation error or something. So gulp serve, or maybe you can, do gulp build or gulp serve. I usually do gulp serve because I wanted to check the page, how it looks. So I'll be doing gulp serve. Okay, so everything got loaded. We'll go to the Chrome and Workbench. I mean, usually for me, Workbench got loaded here. Here you'll get tenant domain. What you have to do, you have to just copy it and you have to paste it there. So you'll be able to see the Workbench there. Now if I'll run this, now you see the Workbench got loaded. What you can do now is you can just click on it, add a web part column. This was our web part name, so I'll click on it. Okay, so this is our page looks. Well done, John Doe. John Doe is not my name. Just I've hard coded this. So that is what it is. And now we will start with coding. I'll close this and we will start with coding. Here you can click on Control C, so it will stop the gulp serve command. Here you have to go to src web parts components and SPFx delete data.tsx. In tsx you have to delete certain tags and all. So this you can delete section, yeah, and with that you can delete this as well. Here you can add div tag. So all the thing like buttons and this text field will come inside this div. So this div and text field. I hope you have noticed when I added this text field, this import got automatically added here. So text field, class name, class name, txt box child class, b styles, text field styles. We have to add the styling for both this styles and class name, id, data id or item id you can add, but you have to mention this also like when you are doing code and all. This has been done. We have to add the button. So primary button, text delete. I will close this. Once done with this, below this import, you have to add the styling. So const txt box child class is equal to merge styles round bracket curly bracket display single quotes block margin bottom 10 pixels. Now if you see, this error has gone. It was error before that. And again const text field styles partial I text field styles equal to root colon max width will be 300 pixels. Now we are done with this. We are not getting any error here. Now we have to add the function. So that function will be your delete function. So it will be on click. So on click this dot delete item. Yeah, we are getting error for this. Now what we have to do, we have to come outside this curly bracket which is in pink color, which is of this render. So you have to come outside this and you have to declare one variable. The name will be public with this one delete item. So you can just copy it, paste it here, equal to async round bracket promise void try const item id number is equal to parse int document dot get element by id round bracket double quotes. It will be this data id. If you have added something else, then just copy it and that thing paste it here as html input element dot value. After this, we'll check if the item id is greater than 0. Should be greater than 0 because in SharePoint the item id starts from 1, so it won't be a 0. Okay, so await sp dot dot web. We are getting some error here, if you can see. So what we have to do, we have to install PnP as well. We haven't installed that, so that I'm going to install now. So PnP of that specific version we have to install. So this, enter it. It will take some time, so I'll just fast forward this and we will meet once this is installed. Okay, everything got installed, but we have to import those. So import sp from PnP sp. Import PnP sp slash webs. So we'll just copy it, paste it here, and again I'll paste it here. So this was webs, will be a list and items. Save it. We still have some error because we haven't added everything. Web, okay, dot lists dot get by title double quotes. You can just copy this list name, you can paste it here. Dot items dot get element by id. This will be your item id dot delete. Okay, round bracket, close it, and we will add one alert. So once it is deleted, then item id with this item id has been deleted. Okay, now after if, we have to add else condition also. In else it will be alert please add valid item id. Okay, so whenever I'll add 0 or any value in minus or something other, then it will say please add valid email id. So here after try we will have our catch e alert please enter a valid item ID has been done. Console dot error we will write to get the error. We'll add the E. Save it. We are almost done with everything, but only thing what we have to do is on this TS file, we have to add the onInit function. So here onInit, but this get environment maybe we can delete, will cause some problem. Here you can remove it. Return super dot on init dot then sp dot setup. Again we will get the error because we have to again import the PnP modules sp from PnP sp slash preset slash all. So save it. On init setup round bracket curly bracket SPFx context this dot context as any. Yes, we are almost done with everything. There's nothing left. Let's see, we will be getting some warning because we can comment this out. We can comment this out as well. So everything looks good. Now I'll do gulp serve and we will check if our web part is working or not. So gulp serve. Okay, so our page got loaded. We can go again. I'll refresh this. Here we have ID with 1, 4, 6, 7, 8. Maybe I'll delete 6 and fourth one. So this one, these are my friends, just for your information. Yeah, SPFx delete data. I will delete sixth. So I'll add 6. I'll delete. It has been deleted. Now again, if you'll see, the data with 6th ID has been deleted. Now if I click on this, it will say please enter a valid item ID. Though if I click on 0, it will ask again, please add valid ID. If I add some, num characters, click on delete, again it will say please add valid item ID. Here, if I'll delete the first one, I hope it will get deleted. Yeah, it will get deleted. Has been deleted here. Let's see here. Here also it has been deleted. So it is working fine. So the delete functionality has been done. We were successfully able to create a web part to delete the record from SharePoint list. I will come back with another tutorial where I will update the data of this SharePoint list. And going forward, we will, customize some web part for the SharePoint that we are going to do. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you really did, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back with another part of this series. Thank you.